Hello dear students, today we are going to start a new chapter, chapter number 8, comparing quantities. Here there are many quantities which we are going to learn, comparison of quantities in different ways. So the first quantity which we are going to learn, or the first method we are going to do is ratio. What is ratio? Ratio is comparison of two similar quantities, two or more similar quantities by the method of division. Okay. For example, if you want to compare the heights of two children or the weights of two children or the marks of two children or whatever it is, there is only one condition, that whatever you are comparing, it should be similar quantities. For example, if we want to compare the heights of two children, the first boy A and the second boy B. If we are comparing their heights, if we get 6:5. This is a method of writing the comparison. Okay, what is the actual meaning of this? The height of A upon height of B is 6/5. That doesn't mean that his height is 6, A's height is 6 and B's height is 5. This may be the reduced form of the fraction. Okay, it can be any multiple of 6 and 5. The heights of A can be any multiple of 6. The height of B can be any multiple of 5. Now, when we compare like this, what are the conditions? Both of them should be in same unit. For example, you cannot write one child's height in centimeter and the other child's height in meter. When you compare them, both the heights should be in the same unit. Then only we can write them in the ratio form. Okay. Now, whenever we write two quantities in the form of ratio, you might have observed here we have put two dots. Now, how to read it? A is to B. How to read it? A is to B. Means we are comparing A to B. So whatever is the height of A, that should be written first and then to write the height of B. Now if for example, if we write B is to A, then we have to write the height of B first and then the height of A. Okay. Now when we write like this, here we have two numbers. After the equal to sign also there are two numbers. So in a ratio there are two terms. What do we call them? These two are called the terms of the ratio. Here also these two are terms. Okay. Whatever quantities we are comparing, they are called the terms of the ratio. Now when you write a ratio, for example, if you wrote 6:5, here this is the first term and this is the second term. The first term is called antecedent. What is it called? Antecedent. The first term of a ratio is called antecedent and the second term is called consequent. Okay, so what is antecedent? Antecedent is the first term of the ratio. And what is consequent? Consequent is the second term of the ratio. Now, we will learn some more concept related to terms and the ratio and how to write them. Now, we learned that ratio is a method of comparison, okay, of similar quantities. Now, we have already learned in fraction also we compare. Okay. So let us write ratio as fraction. For example, if you write the ratio of the height, just now we discussed the height of A is to B is equal to, you got 6/5. Okay. This was a case which we discussed just before. Okay. Now, if you write this ratio, this is written in the form of fraction. As ratio when we write, it is written as 6 is to 5. So 6 is to 5 can also be written as 6 upon 5. So any ratio can be written in the form of fraction and any fraction can be written in the form of ratio. For example, if you get 20 is to 30. This can be written as 20 upon 30. So the first term will be the numerator. What is the first term called? The antecedent will be the numerator and the consequent will be the denominator. Now, if you got a ratio like this, for example, we wrote 20 is to 30 as 20 upon 30. Now, when we learned fractions, we learned that fractions, if the numerator and the denominators have common factors, you can divide both the numerator and denominator by the same factors and get the lowest form. So, let us write this in the lowest form. See here, 20 upon 30 can be written 2 into 10 upon 3 into 10. So, both the 10s get cancelled. We get 2 upon 3. So, 2 upon 3. So, 20 upon 30 can be written as 2 upon 3. Similar way, 20 is to 30 also can be written as 2 is to 3. So, this is called the ratio in the lowest form. Now, how will you come to know whether the ratio is in the lowest form or not? We need to check the terms. If the terms don't have any common factor, then the ratio is in the lowest term. So, what is the ratio in the lowest form? Ratio in the lowest form is a ratio in which the terms do not have any common factor or they don't have, or their HCF is 1 or they don't have any common factor other than 1. Now let us see how to convert the ratio into percentage. In lower class we have learned fractions can be converted into percentage. Similar way you can convert a ratio into percentage. How to convert, you see, if it is 2 is to 3, how would you write it as fraction? 2 upon 3. Then how will you convert it into percentage? Multiplied by 100%. So we get 200 upon 3. So that is the percentage of 2 is to 3. So 2 is to 3 can be written as 200 upon 3%. Okay, that's all for today. In the next class, we will learn few more concepts from the same topic. Thank you.